Good morning. It is Sunday morning, May 14th, Mother's Day. So, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. And even if you don't have children and you've got fur babies, happy Fur Mother's Day to you too. Because we all know, even when you have fur babies, they're like your own. And so hope y'all enjoy this day and hope it's beautiful where y'all are, because it's beautiful here in Alabama. And I'm about to get started on my makeup. I already have a moisturizer on my face, and I'm using my sponge this morning, and I'm using my Milani. This is my Milani that I use, beige, light beige. And I'm going to put some Tarte concealer on. And here's a funny, the adventures of Becky's household. So Ron gets up first this morning and goes to let the dogs out. Allie, the cat, is outside waiting to come in. And you know, when you get up in the morning, you're kind of still half asleep. You know, you let the dogs out before you have your coffee. And Ron swings the door open to let the dogs out, the cat in. And little to his surprise, he says, I thought I saw something in her mouth as I swung the door open. And there was a chipmunk. She runs in with a chipmunk that is still alive. Yes. So right now, everybody is on the search for the chipmunk that's still alive inside my house right now. So, life with Becky and animals. So we are so hoping we can find that chipmunk before we go to church. And I hope y'all don't think this is cruel, but Allie is not having her cat food until that chipmunk is located. So we hope we can find it before we have to leave in the next hour and a half. And here's another funny for y'all. Okay, yesterday was very enjoyable. We had friends come up and visit with us for a portion of the day. And we decided, you know, when they got here, we thought, well, we'll just pull hamburgers out and grill hamburgers and so forth and so forth. Well, we don't get to see these friends, but maybe to visit with them, but maybe once, twice if we're lucky a year. It's just how it is. You know, they live a good bit, or, you know, hour or so away from us, and they've got their lives, we've got ours, and it's just hard to coordinate to get together. But that doesn't mean we don't keep up with each other from one visit to the next. We do. So anyway, they were here, and it was around lunchtime, and my friend says, I'm so hungry. And I'm like, well, we're going to grill hamburgers. She said, I can go for a hamburger. And I'm like, you know, probably by the time I get the hamburgers ready and get it on the grill and get it cooked and pull everything out that goes on with the hamburgers, we could probably ride up the road to one of our favorite places and go get something to eat. So that's what we did. Well, my other friend had just retired from the company he'd worked for years. And I guess you could say it was a happy retirement to me thing that he just bought a Maserati. It was a used one, but it's nevertheless a Maserati. And so we had fun riding in his new vehicle. And we go up the road from us, and we go to a couple of little stores. Got Mexican, and then across the street from that, there's like a old-timey drugstore that has, it's like you step back in time, an ice cream parlor where you can go in, sit at the counter, get an ice cream cone. And there's other little stores up there that we went into while we were there. Well, in walking distance from all these little places we are, there's a thrift store. I love going to thrift stores. And my girlfriend loves going to thrift stores too. She says, let's go. So we walked to the thrift store. And then my husband and my other friend gets in the Maserati and drives it to the thrift store. Now this is one of these old thrift stores, y'all, and I'm like, this is just too fun. I'm sorry. It's too funny. You drive into the thrift store in a Maserati. Yeah. So we go in, we do our shopping, and we come out, and I got a couple of really good deals. My friend gets a couple of really good deals. We come out. We go get into the Maserati. And there's one woman sitting over in her pickup truck, and she's just looking like, you go into a thrift store in a Maserati. I'm sorry, it was funny. It was just funny. But we enjoyed it. We really enjoyed it. And I'm very happy for my friend that was able to get that, because he has worked his butt off for years with the company that he worked for. And so I'm happy, and I'm thrilled he was able to get his dream car. Oh, but anyways, okay. So I've got that on, and now I'm just gonna go back again with my brush and put on some BB cream down here on my neck, just to make sure that I've got my foundation blended in. And I just put a little bit on top of the brush and start rubbing it in. But if I didn't say it, it was a used vehicle. And he paid less for it than you do a brand new GMC truck today. So, yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I'm happy he was able to do that. So, now I'm going to put my blush on. And this is called Baby Got Blush. Baby Got Blush by Essence, I think is the name of it. I just go right there on the cheekbone. And then I go back in with a wedge and pat it in. These little wedges are really nice. And I prefer this type of blush over the powdered kind. I just feel there's too many, I've had too many bad experiences with the powdered kind, because, you know, as the days go and you sweat, or you're cooking and you get over steam, or just whatever, it tends to go splotchy. So yeah, I use, the cream doesn't. For me, it doesn't anyway. Now I'm gonna do my pressed powder. It's LA Looks. and just go back over. And I don't go over the blush because I just feel like you take that glow away with the powder. So I just leave it that way, but I do go back with my Wet n Wild highlighter and just dab the top of it. And I also take the same highlighter and go up there to get mainly the brow. Okay, that's that. And now I'm going to use this little cheapy palette here that has been working well for me for quite a while. I got it from Five Below. And I find my brush. Can't you ever find the brushes you want when you want? Come out, come out, come out, wherever you are. But there it is, there it is. So I'm just gonna dab into a color that I choose and go to the outside corner of both eyes, of course, both eyes. And pick a color. I guess I'll do this right here, kind of a plum color. Do a dab there at the corner. Dab there at the corner. A little bit more. And then I just go back and forth over the crease. I'll also go a little bit under the bottom lash. Just kind of connect it. And now, wipe this brush off some and I'll come back in with a lighter color. And then I'll start blending it all in together. A lighter color. I'll go with this one right here. Come over here to these corners. Well, where'd it go? There it is. And now, even with the light color, go over the dark color just a little bit and start blending. Okay. That way, that takes away any kind of just a line up there. Okay. Some lipstick. Was this my MAC? I don't find it necessary to tell you the color that I'm using because this is an expired color. Some friend or a friend passed this on to me a while back. And I will just go back over it. I bought it with the Nivea. Just gives you a little bit of a frost look. And somebody asked me the other day, gosh, where are my glasses? Was this, I mean, it's pink. All I see on it is pink, but I'm gonna double check one more time just to see if there's a name. There's no, I see shimmer. It just says Nivea Shimmer Lip Care, and it's in a pink tube. That's all it says, Shimmer Lip Care. No pink or anything, just a number at the end, nothing on that side. So all I can tell you, pink. Now to go back in with an eyeliner, I've got a Wet n Wild brown, and I just go like to the center of my eye and come down. Sometimes I go from corner to corner. But for the most, I just go halfway. And yeah, that's a little thick right there. I'm about to take care of that. Still looks a little thick. Oh well. Oh. Okay, now what else? Oh, the waterline. And I don't know, I think this is a Maybelline liner. And if I'm not mistaken, I can barely read on it, but I think it says tattoo. I don't even know if they still make it. I've had this one for a long time. But it goes on good and stays on for a while. Okay, and then I will use this L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I'm gonna have to do something about that. That looks thick, but yeah, I guess it's all right. I'm not gonna say I never ever use these things. It's very, very rare. I really can't tell that it does my lashes any different. So that's why I don't use them that much. You know, maybe like later on in the day, like if we're going somewhere or something and I want to freshen up my makeup, I may just come in with those little things, curlers. But for the most part, I rarely use them. one I'm going to use this morning. Made my eyes water. Told you, just the least little bit of air hitting my eyes makes my eyes water. This is They're Real by Magnet. Not my favorite, but it's new and it's got plenty of mascara in it, so I'm just gonna use it. And anybody else watch these tutorials on how to do little cute hairdos and things like that? Well, that was another thing. Of course, you know, when you only see your friends maybe once or twice a year, and you get together and you share pictures and things like that. Well, she was showing me some of her pictures, and there was one picture of a real cute hairstyle. And she says, Becky, do you ever try to do these? And I said, I have before. Matter of fact, I tried to do one a couple of months ago that my daughter-in-law had sent me, and I thought, that is so cute. I'm going to try it. So it looked like a kindergartner did it. I'm like, how do these girls do this? They twist it up, and then everything comes down super cute. And then you go and try to, and it's just simple little steps, and then you go and try to do it, and it just looks like whatever. Well, hold on. Be right back. Well, I was kind of undecided if I wanted to straighten my hair, roll my hair, or what. And I'm just thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna pull it back and see if I can pull off one of those little things I saw. Probably not. Just pull it up. You know, kind of make like a full bun out of a scrunchie. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I saw them do it. I'm trying. And they said they did it that way. Okay. Think. And then you, this is probably going to be so messed up. I don't know. I don't even know what it looks like right now. But, okay. Let's see. I gotta see what this looks like. Well, that's what I'm doing. And people can laugh or whatever, but hey, that's what I'm doing today. Okay. And that's it. Okay, and I like pull it over a little bit. Maybe a little bit. We just hope that stays. But that's what I'm doing today. And I guess you can say I'm done. I'm ready. We got an hour before church, and I guess I can go in there and look at this. I guess I can go in there and pull stuff out for lunch. My son is home for the weekend. He said he was talking with some friends the other day, and they got to talking about food, and they said, what's something that you really like but you haven't had in a long, long time? And Jeffrey, I mean, he said, yeah, he says, I was thinking about it. He said, something I hadn't had in a long time is fried chicken. I said, well, we can do that tomorrow. So I'm going to go in there and pull out some chicken. And we're going to have fried chicken, corn on the cob, and I don't know what else. I got a watermelon yesterday. And watermelon. Fried chicken, corn on the cob, and watermelon, and maybe one other thing. And that's what we're going to do for lunch. I said I have not done fried chicken since I've been living in this house. Maybe one time. It used to be 2 and 3 times a week in my past. Like I could, you know, do it with my eyes closed. So we're going to do that today. Okay, y'all. We will see if I can get to a live tonight. I'm not promising, but if I do, it'll probably be 8:30 or later. And we'll see. So y'all enjoy this beautiful day. And again, happy Mother's Day to you mamas. Hope you enjoy it and hope y'all have time with the family. See y'all.